about to uncover something so profound, it might completely transform how you see yourself, the world, and even time itself. What you're about to learn isn't just another spiritual trick or self-help tip. It's a secret once guarded by ancient teachers, hidden behind layers of mystery and secrecy. Only a few were ever trusted with this knowledge, and now, by a strange turn of fate, it's found its way to you. Coincidence? Or is something greater calling you inward? Within each of us lies a forgotten ability, an inner vision that sees beyond the limits of your physical eyes. Chances are you've sensed it before. Those strange moments when you just know something without understanding how. Maybe someone stared at you across a room and you turned around instinctively. Or perhaps you had a dream that later manifested in reality. These weren't random flashes. They were glimpses of a deeper awareness and innate gift. This gift has always been there, quietly waiting for you to notice it. And now, for reasons you might not yet understand, the time feels right. Like a door you've never seen before is finally opening. But be warned, once you step through, there's no turning back. Your perception of reality will shift forever. In this next chapter of your journey, you'll learn about the two worlds happening simultaneously around you, one visible and one hidden. Throughout history, certain individuals, guided not by magic but by natural skills, have known how to navigate both realms. They weren't born special. They simply remembered what we've all forgotten: how to access a vast inner landscape that exists beyond ordinary perception. This ability isn't supernatural. It's innate, part of your very design, and it's already beginning to stir inside you. Do you feel that subtle pull? That quiet whisper of longing for more, like a memory surfacing or a melody just out of reach? That feeling isn't accidental. It's a signal, a whisper from the part of you that knows there's more to life than meets the eye. Remember, this gift isn't new. It's ancient. It's universal, waiting for you to reclaim it. And when you do, you'll realize the journey inward is the most courageous and transformative adventure you can undertake. Now, if this resonates with you, I invite you to declare your choice. Comment below with, "Today, I choose myself." Because each step inward starts with that small yet powerful decision. Imagine having a second pair of eyes, not on your face but within you. This inner vision isn't bound by physical light or optical tools. Instead, it works through intuition, insight, and heightened awareness. This isn't science fiction. It's something we use effortlessly every night when we sleep. Without moving a muscle, we explore entire worlds in our dreams, navigating landscapes and encountering symbols, all within the realm of the subconscious mind. Children often tap into this natural ability. Have you ever noticed how babies stare at empty space with knowing smiles? Or how young children talk about things adults simply can't see? They're not imagining, they're using this innate gift of inner seeing, a skill they've yet to unlearn. Modern science is beginning to catch up. Studies show that our brains process far more information than we're consciously aware of. Many of us have experienced moments when we just knew someone was watching us, or when we thought of someone just before they called. These aren't coincidences. They're signals from this inner sight flickering awake. Carl Jung called this the inner perception, an ability to access layers of reality beyond the physical. It's always been there, quietly waiting, an intuitive faculty that can be developed and refined. Most importantly, it's a gift we all possess, waiting for us to remember how to use it fully. The good news? This gift isn't supernatural, it's natural, woven into the fabric of your consciousness. And it's already stirring beneath the surface, ready for you to awaken it fully. The journey inward is about rediscovering this silent, powerful presence that has been with you all along. In essence, your inner vision is a gateway, an intuitive faculty that connects you directly to dimensions beyond the physical. As Carl Jung emphasized, the psyche contains vast, unexplored regions, archetypes, symbols, and deeper truths accessible through conscious awareness. When you begin to trust and develop this inner sight, You open doors to profound insights, healing and understanding that can forever change how you relate to yourself and the world. To fully awaken your inner ability to perceive beyond the physical, you need a solid foundation. Ancient masters uncovered that 3 core elements must work in harmony, like ingredients in a powerful recipe. Missing one, and the entire process diminishes. These are the pillars that support the expansion of your awareness. The first pillar is conscious silence. This isn't just about quieting the external environment, it's about accessing the stillness between your thoughts. This space exists beyond the noise of everyday mental chatter, the silence where your true self resides. When you learn to step into this silent core while remaining fully awake, it becomes the gateway to higher perception. As Jung taught, beneath the layers of ego and habitual thinking lies a profound stillness that, once accessed, reveals the deeper truths of your nature. The second pillar is sacred breathing. We all breathe automatically, but intentional breathing transforms this natural act into a bridge, connecting the body, mind, and spirit. Ancient traditions understood that certain breathing patterns could open new doorways of awareness. Today we call it breathwork. When practiced with focus, conscious breathing can quiet mental noise, release emotional blockages, and elevate your state of perception. The breath becomes a sacred tool, a way to tune into deeper levels of insight. The third pillar is focused intent. In a world filled with distractions, maintaining sustained attention is rare and powerful. Think of it like shining a laser beam instead of a flashlight. Focused energy cuts through the fog, allowing clarity to emerge. When you combine this focused intent with the stillness of conscious silence and the nourishing power of sacred breathing, something extraordinary begins to unfold within. These 3 pillars, silence, breath, and focus, are the structural basis of inner vision. Practice them consistently, and the veils between worlds gradually thin. Your perception expands from merely seeing the surface to perceiving deeper layers of reality, guiding you toward greater understanding and awakening. Every habitual pattern, every distraction, is a fleeting barrier in this process. Your commitment to these pillars will help you steady the mind, quiet the overload, and access the inner space where transformation begins. Before diving into the techniques of inner awakening, it's essential to prepare your inner landscape. Many believe you need candles, incense, crystals, or perfect conditions to begin. While such tools can help create a conducive atmosphere, the true preparation happens within, the inner state of your mind and heart. Your mind is like a garden, often overgrown with tangled thoughts, emotions, and habitual reactions. To begin this journey, you don't have to clear the entire garden. You only need to cultivate a small sacred patch, an intention to develop awareness and presence. Pick a time each day, even if it's just 10 minutes, where you dedicate yourself to this practice. It doesn't matter where you are, a quiet corner in your bedroom, a peaceful park, or even a restroom during lunch. The key is consistency and commitment. True preparation is internal. Your external environment can be supportive, but it's your inner attitude that matters most. Noise, temperature, or surroundings will always be present. Learn to work with them instead of resisting. Over time, even chaos can become a tool for sharpening your focus. Think of this process like tending to a small, sacred garden within your mind. As you regularly tend to it, your capacity to access inner calm and insight deepens. When you approach it with patience and curiosity, the natural forest of your mind begins to clear, revealing a quiet space where your inner vision can flourish. Remember, this isn't about achieving perfect conditions or waiting for the right moment. It's about showing up with intention, consistently, and trusting that your inner garden will grow. At the heart of your inner work lies the powerful practice of the SCP breathing ritual. This isn't merely a relaxation technique, it's a doorway to heightened perception and inner clarity. When done with intention, each breath becomes a step deeper into your inner landscape. Why 7 breaths? Each breath corresponds to a different level of depth, guiding you gradually inward. It's like opening a series of windows into your consciousness, one at a time. Start by taking a slow, comfortable seat. Sit upright, spine straight, eyes gently closed. Inhale slowly through your nose, imagining golden light, symbolizing clarity, energy, and insight as it fills your awareness. Exhale softly, releasing any tension, negativity, or mental clutter, as if blowing dust out of a forgotten room. With each subsequent breath, your mind begins to slow. The second and third inhalations feel like time stretching, your thoughts detaching from the usual rush. Keep your eyelids heavy yet alert, observing the sensations behind closed eyes, the warm glow, soft colors, or shapes that may appear. Between the fourth and fifth breaths, a subtle shift occurs. Many report warmth, tingling, or visual impressions, like gentle colors. Don't try to chase these experiences. Simply observe them as passing clouds. Maintain non-attachment, allowing these phenomena to come and go naturally. In the final 2 breaths, you reach a state of deep calm yet sharp awareness, the space where worlds thin. It's akin to standing at the edge of sleep while still fully awake. In this state, trust the process. The inner vision you seek will come when you are ready. This ritual isn't about controlling or forcing, it's about surrendering into the natural rhythm of your breath and inner timing. Over time, this practice trains your mind to access states of expanded awareness more easily, becoming a bridge to the unseen realms, similar to what Carl Jung described as the gateway to the collective unconscious. Just before slipping into sleep, your mind enters a mysterious state, neither fully awake nor asleep. Jung called this a blind spot of consciousness. It's a gap in your awareness, a pause in the stream of thoughts. Most people pass through it every night without noticing. Imagine driving through a dark tunnel. You know you've passed through but can't remember the transition. This is a subtle but powerful space. In this brief moment, your usual mental chatter quiets. It's quiet because the machinery of thought has momentarily paused, revealing an extraordinary potential. This gap is rich with possibility. It's where thought dissolves into stillness, identity loosens, and the boundaries between self and world blur. For most, this space is an unconscious landing zone, but with awareness, it becomes a portal. It's where insights, creative ideas, and deep realizations can emerge, solutions to problems, forgotten memories, or vivid imagery that feels more real than dreams. Many report flashes of understanding or sudden clarity arising right at this threshold. Why is this space so important? Because it's not just neurological, it's a doorway, a subtle passage into higher states of consciousness. Think of it as a bridge between your waking mind and the collective unconscious. Jung believed that this space could be consciously accessed, allowing us to tap into universal archetypes, inner wisdom, and higher guidance. The key is internal curiosity. Start noticing that brief moment just before sleep. Don't push or force it. Simply observe. As your awareness deepens, you'll learn to linger in this space, exploring its depths without attachment or expectation. This isn't mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's an experiential zone that, when understood, grants access to profound insights. Cultivate awareness of this point. The silence that happens at the cusp of sleep holds the secret to your inner awakening. Jung emphasized that the more you pay attention to these subtle states, the more your ability to integrate their gifts deepens. This process begins with gentle curiosity, watching and observing those fleeting moments where your thoughts pause. Over time, you'll find that you can stabilize this awareness, entering it intentionally and gaining a new perspective from the hidden gateway. Your mind naturally shifts through different frequencies, called brain waves, throughout the day. These states range from alertness to deep relaxation, each offering unique qualities of perception and inner experience. During the day, you're mostly in a rapid, high-frequency state called beta waves. This is your active, busy mind, problem-solving, reacting, and processing external stimuli. While essential for daily functioning, staying in beta too long can exhaust your mental resources and block access to deeper insight. As activity slows, your brain transitions into alpha waves, a more relaxed, receptive state. Artists, writers, and innovators often access alpha easily, describing it as a getting into the zone. It's the space where inspiration flows and new ideas surface, a bridge between waking and dreaming. Further relaxations lead into theta waves, associated with meditation, vivid imagery, and spontaneous insights. This state is most accessible during deep meditation, dreams, or moments of creative spontaneity. It's also the realm where your subconscious communicates through symbols, memories, and archetypes, a crucial zone for Jungian work and inner healing. On rare occasions, skilled practitioners access delta waves, the slowest frequency, during deep sleep or deep meditative states. These waves connect you to universal consciousness, dissolving the ego entirely and revealing everything as interconnected. The key to conscious mastery over these states is awareness. When you recognize your brain's natural rhythms, you can intentionally shift into the most useful states for your growth, whether it's focused attention in beta, openness in alpha, or insight in theta. How can you do this? It starts with simple practices like mindful breathing and observing your thought patterns. For example, slowing your breath and relaxing your body naturally facilitates the transition into alpha and theta states. Binaural beats and guided meditations can also entrain your brain into specific frequencies, making shifts easier and more predictable. By intentionally moving between these states, you can access a richer inner landscape, fostering creativity, emotional resilience, and self-awareness, just as Jung urged us to delve into the depths of the psyche with curiosity and discipline. Remember, these waves aren't fixed categories but fluid dance steps. Your awareness and intention can guide you wherever you need to go in your inner world. As you deepen into your inner exploration, something unexpected begins to emerge. Resistance, not from the outside world but from within. At first, these inner obstacles may appear as faint doubts, impatience, or unclear feelings. Jung called these guardians of the threshold, internal forces designed not to block you but to test your readiness. The first guardian is doubt, the ideo, quiet skeptic that questions if this work is real or valuable. Its role is to protect you from delusion, urging cautious discernment. The next is fear, those subtle shudders at the edge of transformation whispering, "What if I lose myself?" These fears are natural. They are signposts showing you where your boundaries lie. Then comes impatience, the desire for quick results, that clashes with the slow, steady unfolding of true inner growth. It reminds us that lasting change takes time, patience, and consistent effort. And finally, the most subtle guardian of all, the spiritual ego. It cloaks itself in serenity and wisdom, subtly convincing you that you've already mastered everything. It's the trap of superiority, making you believe you're beyond need for further work. These guardians aren't enemies. They are checkpoints on your journey. They challenge you to refine your understanding, deepen your humility, and strengthen your resolve. The way through isn't by resisting or defeating them, but by recognizing and integrating their lessons. Every doubt, fear, or impatience pushes you closer to true self-awareness. When met with openness and curiosity, they soften, revealing their true purpose, guiding you toward authenticity, humility, and compassion. As Jung understood, true growth involves facing the shadows, those parts of ourselves we'd rather ignore, and embracing them as integral to your wholeness. By passing through these guardians, the internal shifts become permanent. You stop relying on external validation or fleeting highs. Instead, you cultivate a quiet confidence rooted in lived experience, believing in your inner truth, grounded in humility and compassion. Remember, the journey is ongoing and each challenge is an opportunity to deepen your understanding. Victory isn't about reaching a destination, but about walking this path with curiosity, patience, and self-compassion. Your inner awakening is a lifelong adventure, an unfolding that transforms every aspect of your life. It's not about escape or perfection, but about living with awareness in each moment. When you succeed in balancing your inner and outer worlds, you become more authentic, more compassionate, and more alive. The The real gift isn't enlightenment in the mystical sense, it's the realization that you are already whole. Every moment is an invitation to remember this, to deepen your presence, and to engage with life from a place of clarity and love. If this journey has awakened something within you, know that it's just the beginning. The path of inner discovery is infinite, layer upon layer, all leading you home to yourself. Stay curious, stay committed, and most importantly, trust that every step you take is guiding you toward your truest self. And now I invite you to make a declaration of your commitment. Comment below with, "Today, I choose myself." This small affirmation is the first step on a journey that never truly ends